Hey Scorpio fam, how's it going? Thank you so much for joining me in this tarot reading. Let's see what kind of general positive vibes we can pick up on for you for the rest of January of 2025. What kind of words of encouragement could you use right about now? Let's see. Okie dokie, so I've already pre-shuffled, but let's go ahead and cut the decks together. Starting with the archetypes. Push the mountain. Interesting. The ascent, the fear, the insurmountable. The mountain stands eternally in our awareness, calling us toward its peak. It stirs up stoic and regal feelings, reminding us of the long line of spirits, sages, sadhus, and gods that made their humble thrones within its snowy peaks. Beware, though, as the mountain can affect us in two ways. It can inspire and enliven us to rise to new heights and peak experience, yet it can also create insulation, competitiveness, and an inflated sense of self. Standing upon its heights can activate the purist and the perfectionist in us, creating separation from those we deem to be below. No matter how high you ascend, remember that it is within the core of the mountain that the gems, minerals, and jewels reside. If you think it's all about going up, you're following the fool's path and missing the miner's magic. Part of what's been going on with so many of us recently has been being able to recognize the crap that we were raised on that just simply doesn't resonate with us. It doesn't speak true to us. And a lot of our societies have been causing those kinds of reactions with us, right? With this dissonance going on. What about the Oracle deck? This is the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. Let's see what we can... there we go, right? There's people, or at least someone in your life that's trying to tell you what will help you, what will fix you, heal you, whatever the heck, right? They just know, right? Even though they may not really even be capable of, listening to you, hearing you, right? But they always have something to say for you, advice and whatnot. Help does not equal dictation. It also does not equal self-sacrifice. Help is help, right? You've learned through your experiences of going up and down and all around this dang mountain, actually, what does work for you, what does feel soothing and healing, right? You've really been figuring that out for yourself, and you know now how to say no, right? Because I think that what's gotten you in the past has been a willingness to experiment, right? Like, okay, sure, let's try a new thing, whatever. But it's taken a while for you to figure out what really works for you, amidst all the riffraff and the, corners and turns and twists. What about the clarification? Right, fam? Whatever. This is YouTube. Let's lighten the mood a wee bit, okay? I like to think of the tarot as its own story, with different chapters and parts. Right? So what is this message for this round, Scorpio? Chapter 1. The Empress. My goodness. Okie dokie. So we're going to start off like that, eh? And we're still staying in the threes. 3, 3, 36, 3. There are so many new ideas You're able to be comfortable now, but there's nurturing that's able to occur now. And I feel like it's a part of that alchemy, right? That self-care, that self-healing, so that you can expand and grow. There may be someone who's actually pregnant, right? Which is so funny because someone dear to me is pregnant and she's due in March. Ha! How's that? Not a Scorpio though. But this can also speak of birth of new ideas and abundance, right? That's the first word on here is abundance. Have you been trying to manifest love and abundance into your life? Because it's right there. This is also Venus energy, right? But also earth. There's all this wheat and trees. And the stars of the universe are in a crown on her head, right? Love and abundance, thriving, right? As above, so below, as within, right? What's chapter 2 to the story? The 8, the Strength card. Hello. But still more 3s in the mix. If we're looking at the numeral, the Roman numerals, sorry. This isn't only about courage, though. One aspect that I really like about the Strength card is, speaking of soothing a lion, right? To me, it speaks of, it's almost like this is different sides of the coin, right? The Empress just has her hair down. Thank you. She's in full regard. Speaks of soothing and recognizing where the innocence lies, right? Getting down into the root cause of the things that, we do. Why do we react the ways that we react? Why do we speak and treat ourselves and others the way that we do, right? This has been such a season for everyone of getting into the core root issues of things instead of just playing with band-aids. And one thing that can definitely be said for Scorpios is you are so strong and courageous and you have such passion, right? But it's like there's a new focus that's able to occur now in all of this healing energy. Like you have such a mind. I tend to refer to Scorpios and Geminis both as the 2 signs that are a bit too smart for their own good sometimes, right? It can get you in trouble. But this is someone who is a genuinely good person, regardless of what others think of them. And you know it. And it's like your season to thrive, to heal and thrive. What is card 3? Chapter 3. Ooh, the 8 of Wands coming in hot. This could be a spontaneous adventure. This could be a message that comes in, whether a phone call, someone sliding into your DMs, an official letter, or an email. But I think it's of good news. It's of the good variety. Thank you. The Wands are passion and courage, creativity, right? Well, 2 8s. And then we hang out with the 12, the Hanged Man. So 2 things, or something similar between these 2 cards, is, well, we're going to be here a minute. Might as well get cozy, right? And there's enlightenment happening. It's all about perspective, right? But something tells me to enjoy the silence while it lasts. This moment of enlightenment that you've been experiencing. Because I think things are about to change and you're either going to be going on an adventure or there's a lot that's, in store. What's going to come up underneath the 3 or the Empress? Well, there's our 7. Okay, so to me, this is speaking on the birth of new ideas. You have so many new ideas and so many things that you want to do, but you're unsure about which one to focus on. And my question is there any one in particular that you have to do? Why not both? Right? Why are you blocking yourself from the abundance that you've wanted, that you've manifested, right? It's all about perspective and how you handle it. And even though you're not quite sure what to do, I feel like a part of the issue is you have some limiting beliefs that are still kind of boxing you in, right? It's the cups, and that can be for some about learning how to go with the flow of emotions and experience and creativity. Why box yourself in? What's the vibe of the moment, right? What do you really want to do? Where is your dedication lying? Where is your focus? Where is your desire? Where are your emotions? Where is the tide guiding you? And why are you so confused by it? Right? Where's the confusion exactly? Because I'm seeing someone who's bold and knows exactly what they're doing, right? Maybe you've just been in the cycle that, you've in the past and such has been so limiting and told you to choose one or whatever the heck. Like, why? Right? People will always have something to say about Scorpios, right? But what is it exactly that you've been doing wrong? Because there's been some persecution going on. There's been some fingers pointed at you, and it's like, okay, whatever. Alchemize it and turn it into gold, right? And then what? You have so many ideas. Stop worrying about the cookie cutter molds and release the Kraken. Maybe not exactly, but you know what I mean? You're using this moment to gain wisdom and clarity and enlightenment. Why not let it enable you, right? As long as you're handling things disrespectfully, what is anyone doing wrong, right? Or handling things with respect. Hello? I was thinking of asking, like, are you handling things disrespectfully? No. And then also making a statement at the same time. And it just didn't work out as planned, okay? Like, what are you doing that's so wrong? As long as you're clear, as long as you're respectful, what's the problem? Or is it that you haven't realized that it can be that simple? What can come up underneath the Strength card? The Knight of Wands. There's that passion. There's that energy, right? This knight knows exactly what's going on. They've been through so much, and they have this message that, they're trying to bring on in. Fulfillment and follow through of plans. And sometimes it may be a bit hasty, yeah, and you need to chill the fuck out. Sure. But it's still gonna work out. Like, it's still always manages to work out, right? I mean, let's be real, right? Lessons learned, cool. Moving on, right? Where's the confusion exactly? You've thought this all through. You don't handle things willy-nilly, not, intentionally anyway. So what if it really can be that simple? What's coming up underneath the 8 of Wands? The Page of Swords. There's that clarity I was talking about, right? Oh, it really is that simple? Heck yeah. You've got all this wisdom that you've gained with everything that you've studied, that you've been through. The study of life, if you will. Right? So what if people have a tendency to misunderstand you, underestimate you? That's okay. You know exactly what you're doing. Maybe there's something new that's coming in that is making you feel a bit of a novice, right? But isn't that where you tend to thrive? Oh, new shit to learn? Cool. Right? Input me, baby. What's going on? You love learning new shit. You love those new adventures, so what's the problem exactly? Were you thinking that you were out of adventures? Please. Why for? Right? It's never a wasted opportunity, ever. You just needed a moment. Maybe you just needed to breathe. Maybe somebody else's voice got all up in your head. Now it's time to have only your voice in your head, right? What's coming up underneath the Hanged Man? The Three of Cups. This speaks of not only celebration, but also community. And it's another 3. Dang, fam, dang. We've got the double 8, sure, but everything, well, in the 7. But there's a whole lot that goes into 3s. 36, 33, 12, right? You just need to remember how to trust yourself. And just remember to enjoy your life. This is your life, right? You've got so many incredible jewels within. Don't mind me if I get cheesy for a moment. You've got gold within that you're hoarding, okay? And a whole world out there that can really dig your vibe, whatever that means for you. What's the epilogue to this story? Judgment. This horn always, trumpet or whatever, always reminds me of the Final Fantasy games. The battle's done. That's the song that plays whenever you win the battle, right? Like, all right, moving on. This is a resurrection and a chance for rebirth in your life. And you know, you have the clarity to know how to handle this come what may. And you're getting a lot of encouragement on that. When things are chill, just take that moment, embrace it, honor it, and get your head on right. Cocoon it up if you need to, and emerge another, tier 3 or whatever tier. Butterfly, fam. Evolve. This is just another part in your evolution. A little checky point. This seems to be the theme for the water signs for this round. Good old Januaries, am I right? Hey, fam, you got this. You got this. It's all good. Encouragement indeed. Positive vibes indeed. What are the extra notes for this reading? Exactly whose permission do you need to rock that shit? To be doing nothing wrong and just living your life honestly and with integrity and all that good? What's the problem? Right? Dance anyway, fam. Vibe out anyway. What's the second note? Pisces. Yeah, they would be next. Yes. This is the water round of tarot today that while I'm filming. Yes. You water signs, whether you like to play it cool or not, you tend to feel things very, very deeply. And it can be difficult to not get swept away to some capacity. Maybe you just needed to be reminded. You just needed to be reminded that you've got this. You know what you're doing. You know who you are. And the worst is behind you. It's time to move on, right? You can have as many fresh starts as you want, fam, and it's just a good season for that. All good. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, fam, and keeping me company in this reading. I really appreciate it. And always remember that I love you.